Yes.
Now there will be the second saga we're in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Which one is
very.
it? Also,
It's.
das.
I will not tell you until we
It's
listened to the first song.
okay. It's a
It's
spoiler.
yes.
Kinda.
The
Yes.
please let's start into the second saga. I will don't comment your thoughts for now because
Yes.
I think it's better if I don't.
Because it would be spoiler again, probably, right?
Maybe I just want to let your thoughts be and don't switch it or kind of change it because I like your theories and I want you to see if it's right by yourself.
Yes. Okay. Then the next one, the next saga.
Next saga, let's go for it.
Have fun, please mute yourself. I love your voice,
Yes.
but
I'm sorry for the beginning.
that's all fine.
Okay.
Love
Have
you.
fun.
Over here! Look at all this food. Look at all these sheep. I can't believe this cave has all this for us to keep.
I've gotta hand it to you both. This is quite the treat. There are enough sheep here to feed the entire fleet.
It's almost too perfect, too good to be true. Why would the Lordly Cedars pass up on all this food?
Who are you?
Hey there! We're just travelers. We come in peace.
You killed my sheep. My favorite sheep. What gives you the right to deal a pain so deep? Don't you know that pain you sow is pain you reap? Time to drink your blood over where you stand. Your life now is in my hand. Before I'm done, you will learn that it's not so fun to take. You came to my home to steal, but now you'll become my meal. A trade you see, take from you like you took from me.
There's been a misunderstanding. We never came here to steal. But now that I see we've done some damage, maybe you and I can make a deal. I'll give you our finest treasure, so long as we leave alive. You can keep the world's best tasting wine.
Wine?
Have a drink, one sip and you'll understand the power that's in your hands. A wine so fresh, you'd never want to eat human flesh again. Then we shall be on our way. No bloodshed in here today. A trade you see, a gift from you and a gift from me.
I'd like to thank you. Stranger, what's your name?
My name is Nobody. Nobody. Nobody.
Nobody. For your gift, I've one to reply.
I'm so glad we see eye to eye.
Yes, you shall be the final man to die.
What? Watch out! My brothers, of our fleet. They wait at the beach, and if we're defeated, their good is dead. Straight ahead, that is who we're fighting. No backup, no chance for support, so draw out your swords. Our foe must be thwarted right here and now. Show me how great is your will to survive. 600 lives at stake, it's just one life to take. And when we kill him, then our journey's over. No dying on me now, defeat is not allowed. We must live through this day, so fight, fight, fight! Surround him! Surround him! Attack from behind! Keep distance in mind! And stay in his blind spot and strike his heels! Strike the heels! Show him that we're deadly! Exhaust him! Exhaust him! Don't let him get close! He's strong but he's slow! He can't land a blow if we're out of reach! Find a breach! Stand up and fight for your life! 600 lives to save! It's just one life to take. And when we kill him, then our journey's over. No dying on us now. Defeat is not allowed. We must live through this day, so fight, fight, fight. Captain.
Enough.
He's got a club. He's got a club! What are our orders? Captain! Captain!
You've hurt me enough. 600 lives I'll take. 600 lives I'll break. And when I kill you, then my pain is over. You're dying here and now. Escape is not allowed. You won't live through this day. Now die. Die.
It's a pause. Yes.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah.
I have questions.
I have questions. I knew that. Tell me. Yes, that were two songs in one,
I thought so.
but it's so completely into each other that I
Yeah.
didn't stop you.
Yes,
know?
yes. I kind of assumed, but I thought it was fitting because it was
Mm-hmm. Yes,
was on
yes.
the-
It
Okay,
was. I'm so
so-
torn now. Oh no.
Okay. Where did I start here? Oh, wait, I have to mute. I want to mute when I want to talk over it.
Yes. Now it's getting serious, girl.
Damn.
Damn.
Okay, first of all, a cave full of sheep.
Yes.
How sus do you wanna be? You know, like, I mean, of course, they are not owned by anyone, right? They're just random wild sheep in a cave,
Yeah,
right?
Of
Of course. Of course. It couldn't be a trap or something, no.
No.
No. Okay,
Well,
polities.
Polities, yes.
Polities. Poor guy. I kind of knew he would be the first to.
Of course.
Of course, he had to be.
course.
Okay, so Polides, happy little Disney princess, belong beneath in the middle of sheep, you know.
Yeah.
He happy guy. And I thought, Polides, could you just like be not so happy because it always ends bad. And Eurylochus.
Eurylochus, yes.
I really wait. I have to write it down. Eurylochus.
Lycus, yes.
Eurylochus.
In the war, the first that dies is always polite and trust. Yeah.
Yes. Eurylochus. Okay, let's stay with Polites. And the sheep. I kind of assumed. Well, it wasn't the minions that was bad, but there was a bad thing in the cave. I kind of assumed correctly with that.
If you want to know, I can tell you now what it is. It's a Cyclops. It's a very interesting art of a Cyclops.
Yes.
I kind of love that one, but it's the Cyclops Saga. So
the Cyclops Saga, okay.
There you go.
Yeah. Because of the one eye, I assumed, and the what was it called? Keule?
Clocked. I don't know. He's got a club.
A club. Yes.
Club.
He's the party guy. The club. Yes, the club. It's really English
I
words,
like it too,
you know.
Really.
Okay.
Yes.
English words.
I like clubbed to death. Yes.
Yes. He he was partying too hard.
Okay, now.
Okay, it's not funny. Okay, back to stick to the serious business.
Or little polities.
Yes, they killed a sheep. Of course, someone has to come, and it was of course it was his favorite sheep. How else could it be? How could it not be his beloved
favorite one?
Favorite sheep? How could it not be his favorite sheep? Yeah, okay. I can feel his pain. I can understand that he wants, eye for eye, an eye for an eye.
Yeah.
He wants Odie's life for the sheep's life. I can fully understand. What shows the characteristics, the mask of Odie is the wine part. I loved that. The look in his face. Wait, I have to. Where was it? This one.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
The look in his face. It's other side, you know. It's like he's a smart guy. Of course, he doesn't want to die. You know, he wants to be safe, of course. But and also not saying his name. He's like, nobody. I'm nobody. You know, like my name is nobody. It's a trickery from when he was younger, you know, like lying, I know you're watching me part. He always had the side, and it's now again, it's showing again because he has to go out, get out there somehow. I'm wondering where this minion is coming from, actually. But okay,
they are just edit, like
they're just stuck there and watching what's happening and the whole chaos unfold. And with the wine thingy, I knew it wouldn't be enough. You know, like of course he's just drinking wine and everything is fine, you know, and they will let him go, and maybe he will even give him some sheep so he can eat something. Sure. Yeah, I knew that wasn't happening. The next thing after the wine, like like you see it in his face, like this little you know, like everything is fine, everything will be fine. You know, like not happening. Here this part, I loved it. Like, I'm just nobody, you know, like you don't need to know my name.
And the smile, the grin in his face where he says, my name is nobody.
Yes, the devilish smile, and he's the warrior of, what was a warrior of mind, right?
Warrior of the mind, yes. So
you can
smart.
See it. Yes, you can just see it here clearly again.
Yeah.
That he is. And this one, do you see his horns?
Yes.
It's
It's
I
a
think
it's
it's a
a
minion, right?
yeah, it's a Winion.
But
It's probably intentioned to look like
it's
a devilish
it's
form.
definitely intentional that he just the pose too, like the superior pose. So like I'm just nobody. I'm not a threat. And in the shadow, you can see the devilish mind behind this. Like, and it's so well animated again. And where was it here? Like he's still not. The wine was not enough, of course. So everything changes. The changing point I like
Can I
very much too.
can I stop you for a short moment? Can you
Yes.
go a little bit back to the part he bows to the Cyclops?
Here.
Yes. There's a fan theory that the Cyclops didn't like the "I'm so glad we see eye to eye." And
Yeah.
that's the reason why he crashed out. So what do you say? You have two eyes, you damn,
Mm,
it's just a fun thing. It's
yes,
not
it's a fun little
really like
theory,
that,
but
but
I
I want
I
to tell you.
I think more that does a Cyclops has a name? No, right?
Yes, Polyphemus is
Okay.
his name. I can't tell you
Poly.
how it's, yeah,
But
Poly.
Poly, my cute little Poly, I think he's not satisfied with the trade because you can't
Yes,
weigh a life of his
yes.
most favorite sheep with some wine. I'm sorry. How naive can you be? And then, yes, this bow, it was more like mockery, He was
Yes,
mocking him.
yes.
And of course he doesn't like that. It's pretty obvious, I think. So yeah, Odie thought, yeah, great, like thumbs up. You see it
Thumbs up.
literally, both thumbs are up, and he thinks,
Yay!
great, we're safe now. Let's go, boys. Like here, and then chaos. So
The final man to die was such a
yes,
great line. I love that one so
yes,
much.
yes, and still, Polides, Polides,
Polities.
Polites.
Yes.
Polites on the one side, and Odie and wait a second, I want to learn this. Eurylochus.
Yes.
Odie and Eurylochus on the one side, the fighters, like the soldiers, the warriors that they are, ready to fight for their lives. On one side, going in, and Polites on the other side, just standing there, like
Yes.
he's watching, and at some point he's he's still watching. I'm looking for the right I don't know if I can this little poor guy was very
Yeah, he
I
was
thought so,
so, what is going
I
on?
wanna pet
Help.
you. Yes, help.
Help.
Where is the part? Oh,
Change.
here, the zombie part. I thought
Oh,
they are
yes.
all looking like zombies and puppets, like following their captain, where whatever he
Into the
says,
fight.
yes, we're doing whatever you say. I'm still looking for the Polites part. Yeah, okay, here he's helping him up. I'm not sure if
Yes.
it's over already. He threw his sword away. Was it earlier?
I'm not.
Was it?
Oh,
Did you
I
see
know.
that? I think it's
uh,
here somewhere close.
It's not there because Politis now is going to die.
Oh, so it
That's
was
the.
earlier.
Yeah, it needs to be earlier. If you, I
But
actually didn't saw that.
what?
Yeah, I was.
What? I'm not sure where it was. at some point you can see, so you always see Polytees
Qualities.
with his glasses, like you can't see his eyes, you don't know what how he thinks. Here, this part.
Oh yeah, okay.
He's looking at the sword. He's still not
Yes.
with him in the fight, and he
And
throws it away.
Yes.
He decides not to be part of it, And
Poor little qualities.
that's where I knew, okay, Polytees, you're going to die. You are the chosen one, the first one to die. Or another theory I had, which I'm not sure if he did that, he wanted to sacrifice himself. The Cyclops said one last man to die. He wanted one man for the one sheep, And I thought, okay, maybe he says, please, everyone stop it. I will be the one man.
But the Cyclops already clarified that he will kill everybody.
I know,
And
but you could still say, please, all stop, I'll be the sacrifice,
I get what you mean, yes.
Maybe he could have, like another deal. Don't do it. Don't kill my friends. I want to die for them. Like this one.
Yeah. That's
So I
that's
thought
pretty interesting, yes.
I thought it would go this way. Like okay, we had the zombie part and the fighting part, and still here like, okay, he's considering what can I do without fighting. How can I solve this without anyone dying?
A sheep, poor sheep.
I think this was the end from the first song.
Yes, it is.
And yes, and here the switch from oh my god, I'm dead. The realization, okay, it's done.
Yeah.
I knew he was dead right after that. And I'm kind of fascinated, and I'm wondering why he's calling out to Odie as captain and not as Odie. Well, with his last breath, he's still saying captain instead of, I would call for my friend by his name.
Well, he did that for quite a few years now because he needed to. They are stuck with captain. All of them are stuck with captain. And I guess it's just in his mind like that. Or if we go with your theory, maybe he wanted to apply to his captain side to do maybe another deal because he died now, sheep for sheep, how Bromburg said.
Yes.
If you want to stuck with that, it could be like this. So
yeah, but he also genau, right. Sorry for my German in between. My dual language mind is going crazy right now. At this point, it's too late for a new deal. At this point,
of course, but
the life was taken, and the Cyclops wouldn't stop. Like he wouldn't. The Cyclops wouldn't just stop with him. And for me, it was pretty much sure they wouldn't. But I think maybe with the captain, he wanted to say, please go. I paid the price. Leave. Please. Like this, like, please. I'm not sure, but I want to assume that he wanted to say that. And Odie, of course, is fully in shock.
Yes.
Can't comprehend what's happening, and he's still looking. And I don't want to go too deep into detail, but you all saw what's happening. Like the Cyclops doesn't stop with Polytees lying on the ground, and he kept going, and it's just traumatizing him now.
Yes.
Everyone's in panic. Everyone's waiting for orders. And it's not happening, And one by one, they're smashed. He's devastated. You can see that, he's quite not he's quite in disbelief what's happening. And yeah, I wonder where this club comes from actually. just
I think
magically appeared.
No, he in one animatic you can see that he pulls it up from a little bit behind. It's hidden in the dark cave.
From the cave. Okay.
And they were fighting to the Cyclops, and he was pushed behind, and then he grabbed his club from behind him.
Okay,
that's how I imagine it.
Imagined it, yes.
yeah.
So yes, okay, that makes more sense than magically appearing. But I kind of wondered where does that come from? I mean, it's not a small branch or something, you know, like
No,
it's more like a tree. So
it's
where did this come from? So yeah, but I found the twist again really interesting. Of course, I assumed something like that would happen. It has to be catastrophic and traumatizing.
I said on the beginning that it will be traumatizing. So
yeah.
of
So
course,
the
some
trigger
kind.
warnings again. Please be aware. There are hard stuff, hard topics in here. Please leave my stream or this video
Could
if you're
be
looking.
a pillar of the cave.
Not, yeah, then it would be stone and not wood. It's look like wood, but please be aware it's probably not getting better if you're
No,
this
it's not getting
far
better.
into this story. Okay, so trigger warning once again.
Okay.
So they're smashed. Did I understand it correctly that these are not all of the 600?
No, it's not all of the 600.
Okay.
They got yeah, how do I say? He has a fleet, yeah?
Yes.
With many ships, with many men on it. I guess it's
and
100
part
men.
of it is here.
Yes, and I kind of imagine it's half of a crew from one ship or something. I don't know, or it's his particular ship who
sure, yeah,
who are getting
would
with
make
him
sense.
for getting the food, because they didn't mention that they need to fight at this point before they are entering the cave.
They assumed that there's just food in there and that went there not prepared for
because
fight,
of polities, by the way.
Yeah, yes, this man, damn, I really love him, but you can't just listen to your heart and be happy and think everything's fine because everyone loves each other, you know? It's not how the world works, damn.
And by the way, if it isn't clear enough,
yes,
in the war with Troy, he didn't lost one single man.
Yes,
Odie
I assumed.
was such a great so but I say it for the chat then. Odie was such a great leader that he managed to let them survive the completely war.
Yes.
So it was his first death, and it was Polites, of course.
Yes, of course it was Polites. I'm so... I could... Of course it was. Everyone who studies movies or just like even series knows something tragic has to happen to the main character. Everyone knows that.
We have enough time, so but I guess we will need a third day.
I told you it wouldn't be enough.
Okay,
I told you. Okay, I don't wanna. I'm not sure when it ends. I don't want to skip too far. Where was the ending?
There was the ending.
This one. Why is he now suddenly on the ground? Like, okay, he had the wound on the back.
I will not tell you that.
I saw you. I saw that.
You will
okay. So I will see why. Because it's here Odie is running up to Polites, I guess.
Yes.
Or is it his brother-in-law?
It's Polites.
No, it's Polites.
No, it's Polites.
And this part, like he says die and dies instead. Like this was
You will
the big question
you will
mark.
see in the next song.
Mm.
I would say just go. You pretty said everything what is needed to say to these two songs.
Yes.